Hey everyone, and welcome back to Sollestro. And in this video, I'm going to show you another, I would say, exciting feature that was just added recently. Basically, it's just an extension of the photo culling selection mode I showed you in the previous video. So if you look back up at the top at the video photo mode toggle, if we switch to photo mode, you'll notice another toggle appearing here. Let me just delete this old prompt. And we have a switch between Resolve and folder. What this does is applying the same structure, the same process of photography selection / culling that you would do in Resolve, but now is software independent. So you can make photography selection and use it afterwards in the software of your choice, wherever you edit your photos, whether it's Lightroom, Capture One, whatever. Right, so let's get into it. We're gonna walk through all the settings. We have API key, the usual. Put your own API key in there. Selection model, going for Claude AI on this one. Analysis model, haiku, prompt cache off, because I'm just gonna use one. If you want to learn more about all these and how to use them, go back to the first video, the main walkthrough of Sollestro. In the analysis settings, make sure you have the correct EXIF tool path. And then for analysis cache, I'm going to use this folder, and you will see why in a minute. Down here, what's changed from Resolve connection mode, instead of bins, you have the option to select folders on your machine. You can go for whole folder, which includes subfolders, or if you prefer to work within one single folder, and with this one, it ignores all the subfolders. It just looks into the folder you're pointing it to. We're going to use the same project folder as before. And this is a small photo shoot that my wife did at a wedding fair in Winchester. We're gonna leave these ones as they are. I covered these in a previous video, but for analysis, again, we have the option going between instant and batch. If you want to do a quick one, go for instant, and I think this is what I'm going to do on this occasion, just to have it done quicker. And as always, the first step is analyze photos. So Sollestro is going to look in the folder you pointed it to and analyze those photos, whether there are raw, JPEG, TIFF, PNG. It can work with any, but I suppose the main use would be for raw photos. And let's do that. It's found 506 photos. Straight away started the analysis. Gives it a score and a detailed description. One thing worth mentioning, in folder and XMP mode, Sollestro, after the analysis, and when you go to the AI selection stage, it assigns a label, a color label to each photo, meaning green for keepers, yellow for maybes, and red for rejects. Everything based on your prompt, of course. And besides the color labels, it also assigns a star rating based on this score. So we're going to let it do its thing and come back when it's finished. As you can see up at the top here, I forgot to mention, it doesn't say anything about Resolve connection. Basically, Sollestro acts as a standalone photo culling / selection app. But in order to see the color labels and the rating, you would still need some sort of a photo managing or photo editing software. Normally I use Lightroom, but for the purpose of this video, I'm going to show you the photos in Adobe Bridge. So these are all the photos that we're analyzing now from the project I just showed you before, because you would still need some sort of a photo specialist software to be able to see the ratings and the color labels. And then from here, you can import your photos into Lightroom, and again, you'll be able to see the tags. Okay, the analysis is finished. We've got all the photos nicely analyzed and described and saved in the cache. All we have to do now is build a prompt for the selection. So going back into the left-hand side, you notice that as a difference between all the other modes. In folder mode, the bins are gone. You don't need them anymore. Those are just for Resolve. But let's get back to the prompt. So I've got something really simple already done. Select the absolute best photos from this wedding fair shoot. I want roughly 25% selection, and I just told him to get 2 or 3 photos from a range of similar shots. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm gonna click use as prompt. As always, you can have another look at the generated prompt, make all the changes you want, but I will leave it as is. You can also click adapt prompt, which will make changes to the generated prompt based on the actual content of the photo descriptions that you have. But as I said, I'll leave it as is and go for AI selection as the final step. While the AI selection is running, Sollestro doing its thing, a couple of things worth mentioning. Back at the top here, where it says folder plus XMP, I forgot to say that what Sollestro actually does is create sidecar XMP files for raw photos. That's how it handles the tags, color labels, and star ratings. And for JPEGs, PNG, TIFF files, etc., it embeds those tags in the actual files. And then the other thing, for the AI selection, I just left the wedding photography knowledge base, which happened to be here, but of course you can select any. Of course you can select any from the database that comes with Sollestro. Let's head back to Adobe Bridge because the analysis is nearly finished and nearly ready, and see what happens in here. Yeah, so slowly we can see star rating appearing. So it looked like it finished doing the labels and the ratings. If you don't see the color labels in Bridge, it's just an Adobe quirk, let's say. If you want to be able to see the color labels, there is a workaround for that, because the way Sollestro is doing things, the default settings in Bridge don't really work. So all you have to do is go to Edit, Preferences, and then go to Labels and Rating, and simply just rename the first 3 to simply red, yellow, and green. Okay, and then you can see the color labels as Sollestro does them in Bridge. So there you have it. All you have to do is import your photos in Lightroom, let's say, which I'm doing right now. And there you have the color labels as well. Then all you have to do is wait for it to finish. First, filter by color, and you have all the best 127 photos, which is really quite nearly 25% of the total. So there you have it. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Thank you, and see you in the next video.